It feels like some sick joke by the universe that chasing people is actually the number one thing that makes people more likely to say, you know what, I don't want to be in this person's life. It's interesting that it's such a big trap given how counterintuitive it is. It's like you meet someone that you'd like to have more of in your life, and you realize that, well, we all had that one experience where we tried putting in more and ended up actually getting less from the other person. And whether intentionally or unintentionally, most of us have had some kind of experience, or at least witnessed someone else's experience, where they actually put in less and got more. I don't necessarily think that the lesson to take from this is that you should give less and take more. I think it's more complicated than that. I think it's more like there are ways of showing people that you want them around that don't involve making them feel like you're just absolutely desperate. It's interesting that human beings are so extremely repulsed by any kind of sign that someone might be desperate for their attention. But I think that's just the way things are. But anyway, as I said, I think there's ways of showing your appreciation for people, showing that you want people in your life without what people would call chasing, which is like over texting people, being overly affectionate towards people, being overly obsessed with people, just annoying them. There's different ways to do it, and so we have to be careful not to. Well, I don't think we have to be that careful because most of us have learned how to not do that. I think a lot of us are going in the opposite direction though, which is because we realise that over chasing leads to bad outcomes. I think a lot of people actually don't show appreciation enough. I don't think I show appreciation enough. There'll be people in my life who, in my head, I'll talk about how great they are, but I forget to say it out loud. I have to remind myself that, it would be good to tell them. They'd probably like to hear it. It'd probably make their day. And I think a lot of us, society-wise, have just been conditioned out of showing our appreciation for other people because it's been experienced or seen as a risk to your own personal social life. Like, no one wants to lose people they want in their life just because they came on too strong or gave the wrong impression, gave the impression that they were desperate, were just here to take all their time and attention in exchange for nothing. It's a real shame. I wish that there was a way for people to be more confident when it came to inviting people in without giving off those signals. I think inviting people in is the key word here, because no one wants to feel like someone is just desperate to get you on their team, so to speak, whether it's for friendship, relationship, even in their company or just involved in any initiative with them. Because if someone's too eager for you to join them, there's always going to be that question mark in your head, like, okay, what am I actually stepping into? Because why does it seem like this person is really, really interested in me coming in for no obvious reason? Like, they really just think I'm that special. They just think I'm that different to all the people they've met. Like so many people, they say that their worst nightmare is hearing someone say, like, oh, you're just so different from the rest. Like, it's a very cliche thing to hear. And it's like that one phrase that, if someone says it, they're probably just trying to flatter you. They're trying to make you feel like you're special so that they can do whatever they're going to do. And so a lot of us now, we have to just be mindful of the way that we invite people in into our lives in a way that it's obvious that we're not helpless without them. I think it can be tough when you actually don't have a whole lot of people in your personal life. Maybe if you move to a new city or just for whatever reason you just are in a less connected area than you used to be, it can definitely be tough, but that's why I think it's worth talking about. It's like But the solution definitely isn't just overly chasing people. I think that makes things worse. It definitely makes things worse from what I've seen, what I've experienced, especially when I was younger. Because as a child, you don't know any better. You don't know any better than to to give flowers to the person that you like, or to shower people with compliments want them to if you want them to be nice to you back. Like, this is just what kids do, because the first thing that comes to their mind, and their parents tell them like, "Oh, you like this person? Just be nice to them. Just be nice to them. They'll like you." So the craziest, the craziest lie we're told in life, when in reality it's a lot more complicated than that. So yeah, I don't think it's something that people should be too overly worried about. Because again, I think not showing any interest in people, not showing any sort of appreciation, I think that's not equally, but I think that's almost as bad. But definitely, an alternative needs to be found to chasing people. Like, we can't be one of those people that just constantly puts effort into people who just who don't reciprocate it, who don't give the same back. It's a slippery slope, and one that we've all seen someone go down, or even more unfortunately, could have gone down ourselves. So yeah, the case is that we need to be honest with ourselves when we're over chasing. Be honest with ourselves when the person we're talking to just isn't worth that effort, because it's a privilege to be chased. That's the reality of things. If someone's putting in more effort than you're giving them, it's only a matter of time before they come to their senses, or it should be. So we should all make sure that we're not that person who is too blind to the reality to see what's right in front of us, that we're hurting our own mental health by overly investing in a relationship that obviously isn't two-way.